All right, let's divide together. So for this one, we're going to use synthetic division. What we're dividing by, x minus 2. Let's change that sign to positive 2. And then we're only going to write down the coefficients, the numbers in front of each variable. So in front of x cubed, in front of x squared, let's see if it's going to get in focus, in front of x, and then 36. That's not bad. And then we're going to drop the first number all the way down, and then we're going to multiply, and then add. We're going to multiply and add. We're going to multiply. This one has no remainder. X cubed was our dividend, so our answer, the quotient, is going to start with 1 degree less. So this is 1x squared, subtract 3x, subtract 18. Done. I know in the question they talk about factoring and zeros, but this is really the only skill we're working on. Can you divide? Number 2, again, start with negative 7. Write down only the numbers. If there's a missing power, you need to include it. Drop the 1 down, multiply, add, multiply, add. What is that? That's 150, right? No. Is that 175? That is 175. So that means the remainder is 0. And that is 1x squared, no x's, minus 25. Two x plus 1 is not a simple linear, so you can't use synthetic division, only if it's x plus or minus a number. So 2x, we have to use long division. So we have 6x cubed plus 25x squared minus 29x minus 20. Then we're going to take the power term divided by the power term. So the very first term divided by the very first term. 6 divided by 2. And then when you divide, you subtract the exponent. So 3, take away 1. That's x squared. Then we're going to multiply. So 3x squared times 2x is 6x cubed. And 3x squared times 1 is 3x. Subtract. Be careful when you're subtracting. These eliminate. 25 take away 3 is 22. Bring down the next one, and we do it again. So 22 divided by 2. And then there's 1x there. Multiply. And then the remainder. Again, be careful. That's negative 20. That's negative 40. One more time. Divide. Negative 40 divided by 2. No x's there. That's negative 40x minus 20. No remainder. And there's your answer. Number 4, we can use synthetic again. So that's positive 2. That's 3, negative 7, negative 25, 63, and negative 18. Drop down the 3, and we're going to multiply and then add. We're going to multiply and then add. We're going to multiply. Make sure I add this right. That's 9, and then 18. No remainder. So x to the 4th, so our answer is 1 degree less. So 3x cubed minus 1x squared minus 27x plus 9. So the powers just go all the way down to the number by itself. Number 5. We're going to divide this. Oops, synthetic. If I have a choice, I'm always going to use synthetic because it's much simpler. Drop down the 1, multiply, add. Make sure I do this right. So you have 1x squared plus 5x plus 11, no remainder. Number 6, you should try this first, right? So this one must be long division because the divisor is not a simple linear. 4 divided by 4 is 1, and 3 take away 1 is 1x squared. Then multiply. That's a remainder of 0. I'm going to bring down 20x and minus 20. You can bring down both. 20 divided by 4 is 5. That's 20x minus 15. Let's see if I did that right. So we have 4x cubed. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Minus 3x squared. No, that part was fine. When I subtracted, there was no remainder. Brought down the 20x. 20 divided by 4 is 5. So that gives me 20x. Take away, well, there you go. All right, subtract. When you subtract a negative, you're adding. So negative 20 plus 15, that's negative 5. So I got x squared plus 5, and then the remainder is written as a fraction. So we take the remainder, there it is, over what you're dividing by, and then it's done. All right, if you need to, let's keep working at this. All right, we use synthetic or long division. Change it to +1. Be careful of the missing power. There's no x, so we make sure it's there. And then we drop the 1 down, multiply, add, multiply. Oops. Try. Let's do this again. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 1 is 1. I think everything else is good. 1 times 8 is 8, and then it's 10. So we got 1x squared plus 8x plus 8. And then we have 10 over x minus 1, the remainder over that. 8. Let's see if I can do this one better. So this one I have to use long division because it's not a simple linear. So we have 4x cubed, no x squared, minus 23x minus 21. And we're going to divide. You should try it first, always. 4 divided by 2, and then subtract the exponents. When you subtract, and then bring down the next term, negative 6 divided by 2 is negative 3x. That's going to be negative 9x. Subtract. When you subtract a negative, you're adding 9. So negative 23 plus 9. What do you get? 14. Negative 14 minus 4. That's negative 7. That's minus 14. That's minus 21. Subtract a negative. So this is like adding 21. So if you want, put a plus sign there if you need to. These cross out. That's 17. So we have 2x squared minus 3x minus plus 17 over 2x plus 3. How are we doing? All right, try another one. Synthetic or long, you think? This is synthetic. So negative 4, 5, 20, negative 2, and 4. No missing powers. And I get 5x squared minus 2 with 12 left over. See, once we get comfortable with it, it's far faster than long division. Again, 3, 9, 0, negative 9, because we have no x's. So 3, 3. So we got 3x squared plus 3x minus 6 with the remainder. Again, if you need to keep practicing, do it. This is long division. It looks worse than it is. So we're going to divide it again, the power over the power. So 10x cubed divided by x squared is 10x, and then we multiply each term. So we get 10x cubed, 10x squared minus 20x. Then subtract. Just make sure that that subtract sign gets distributed. Negative 1 subtract 10 is negative 11. Negative 29. When you subtract a negative, you're adding. So that's plus 20. So that makes it negative 9x. Again, we're going to divide. Negative 11 divided by 1. No x's, they cross out. So negative 11x squared minus 11x plus 22. Subtract, and the remainder is, that's adding, this is subtracting, 2x minus 52. So my answer is 10x minus 11. And then that's my numerator, 2x minus 52 over x squared plus x minus 6. All right, last one, synthetic or long, that's synthetic. So positive 5, 4, negative 21, 7, negative 6, negative 14. All right, press pause and try it, and you did great. I know you can do this. Sure I didn't make a silly mistake. So x to the 4th, this is going to be 4x cubed minus 1x squared plus 2x plus 4 plus 6 over x minus 5. Hey, if you got this far in the video, I'm so proud of you that you worked hard to understand it. Mr. G Math, over and out. Until next time.